There seems to be quite a lot of discrepancy between the research into low-calorie sweeteners. Some research says that it helps people to lose weight, and some research points to the contrary. Could you just explain what your thinking is on this?
Okay, quite true. But what we've done is a systematic review and meta-analysis. Like, we put them all into a melting pot, all these studies, and the overall conclusion is that they do help you lose weight. This is a technique where you look at the size of the studies and the result they get, and then you come out with a sort of bottom line, and the bottom line is that they should help you to lose 0.2 kilograms per week.
Why does some research point to the contrary, do you think?
Well, it's the conditions, I think, of the way they set up the trials. But again, that result I've just given you is the sort of the most conservative one that comes out. Some of the trials came out with much more, some with much less. And I think it's the way the trials are set up.
How important do you think low-calorie sweeteners are in terms of managing weight?
Oh, very important, simply because they're so simple and they work. And there's no adverse effects. Couldn't have anything simpler.
Could you just explain the science behind low-calorie sweeteners so that people can actually understand why they should reconsider them?
It's just that they are 0 calories compared with sugar, which gives you about 20 calories per spoon. Or a drink of cola sweetened with sugar is about, two drinks are about 70 grams of sugar. So, reducing 70 to 0 by having 2 diet colas, it just must work.
For you, it's straightforward maths?
Yes, yeah. No more science needed than that. I mean, theoretically, of course, they must help you lose weight because they are 0 calories compared with 40 or 50 calories you'd be putting in your coffee spoon. So the theory is there. The matter is, how much do people compensate? That's it. And of these studies we looked at, there is compensation. We can't deny that. That if you're, having a sweetener in your coffee, you think, okay, fine, I'll have that donut as well. But the compensation over a long time is about 15%. Yeah.
Now, looking at the internet, I mean, obviously, there's quite a wide array of interpretation of research, and some of that interpretation seems to suggest that if you use low-calorie sweeteners, that high intensity of sweetness causes you to crave more natural sweetness,
yeah.
And so it's counterproductive. I mean, what do you think of that?
Well, there was a very good review published in 2009 where they looked at all the possible ways in which this could happen and actually concluded that there was no possible way in which this could happen. So again, I think it's an internet anecdote.